Do you want to know the number one tip to make yourself feel way more attractive, be able to just communicate, and overall, guys, this was the biggest eye-opening thing I ever realized in my entire life. Especially when I put it into practice, my life has all been up from here. So first off, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to Izzy's Room, the room where it all goes down. The number one dating podcast with millions of views and listens across every platform, all because of y'all. Instagram, Spotify, I could go on, but thank y'all so much. Now, oftentimes you see these fake gurus and these people who don't even practice what they preach. And I just want to truly give you guys my experience and my input on the number one thing you can do to make you more attractive. It wasn't until my early to mid 20s that I really started focusing on myself. I would go out to bars and clubs and I'd pull 2-3 girls at a time. I've had threesomes before from random strangers that I've met at bars and things like that. I've met random girls on Tinder and apps like that ended up having the most wild experiences with. I used to drink all the time, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'd go out to the bars, but I always felt like I was lacking something. I dated a girl and I found myself, not being loyal to her. I ended up breaking up with her just so I could go out and kind of do whatever I wanted. After living outside the country for about a year and experiencing and seeing so many things, I realized there really is so much more to life than just drinking. And I want to trace it all back to the first thing that made me the more confident version of myself that I am today. It was working on myself. My whole life growing up, I had crooked teeth because growing up, we never really had money for dental and things like that. And I remember I was never confident to smile and always cover my smile, when I'm laughing and things like that. I would smile all the time, but I wasn't confident at all. I remember I had crooked teeth looking like corn chips. What are those little, I think they're called corn chips. And I remember the first step I actually made was when I got Invisaligns. I got the little aligners that you take in and out of your mouth and it straightens your teeth, like Smile Direct Club. And I remember this girl, when I went out to a party one time, she told me, "You have a beautiful smile." And it was the first time anyone ever told me I had a nice smile in my life. And that hit. And it all stemmed from me working on myself. Since then, I completely stopped prioritizing all females. I stopped prioritizing the party life. I, of course, go out and I do these street interviews and bar type environments. And that usually brings me into, drinking and bar hopping and things like that. But I do it strictly for the content portion of it. I don't go out anymore. I don't go to parties 24/7 almost every day. I'm continually grinding towards my goals and ambitions. And it sounds so cliche, but working on yourself is the best thing you can do. You have to give yourself value before other people can determine your value. If you're just going out and constantly chasing women all the time, and this goes for women as well, if you're just chasing men and you're not putting anything into yourself, you're never going to be who you want to be. I think of yourself as like a stock. Everyone around you is always going to be high risk, low reward. You're going to be the low risk, high reward. You're going to be the best bang for your buck. You're going to be the best multiplier of everything you want in life if you just invest in yourself. And guys, it starts at the fundamentals. Go to the gym. I promise you, going to the gym, I'm not going to lie to you. I have a lot of days that I skip. It's how it is. Some days I feel lazy. I'm not going to lie to you. Some days I prioritize other things. But staying disciplined doesn't necessarily have to mean you're doing something every minute of every day. Staying disciplined at least means you try to practice to the best of your abilities. And even if you're going to put it off, you make up for it. If I don't go one day, I'm going to go 2 days the day after. That's just me. That's just how I view it. If for somebody who views discipline as such this, hurdle that they have to go over, it's not, guys. Go to the gym. It helps your mental so much. I don't understand how people function without working out. I don't get it. If I don't work out for a couple days, I'm not saying you have to be swole and huge as hell, but if you don't even run, if you don't do anything, I don't get how people function on the daily, because I feel terrible if I don't do that. It's proven. It's absolutely proven. Even getting your right hand and touching your left ear, your left hand touching your right ear, that in itself activates so many receptors in your brain, guys. Exercise is 100% extremely important for your mental. And that's only the start of working on yourself. Every week I'm getting a haircut. Every week I'm getting fades. Every week I'm getting my eyebrows done. You see the slit, whatever. How I dress doesn't even have to be to your liking. You could think, hey, that's not my style. That's maybe to this or to that. That's fine. but I'm always cognizant of how I'm put together. I at least try to be. I'm always cognizant of what improves me and what is bringing me down. And it's hard sometimes to make changes, but working on yourself is the most important thing you can do. Work out, right? Work towards your goals. Find an ambition. Find a goal. It doesn't have to be a tomorrow goal that you hit. Find a vision. Once you have a vision in your life, everything changes. The roadmap's not going to always be laid out, and you're going to pave that road as you go. But having a vision gives you so much value. Women are not going to value you, and this goes for women as well. Guys are not going to value you if you have nothing going for you. He doesn't work out. He doesn't have a vision. All he does is clock in and out every day. There's nothing more he wants out of life. That's fine for some people. I'm not hating if that's how you live life. Obviously, if you're watching this video, you probably view life a little bit differently, right? You probably want to be the type of person who's growing. And guys, I know there's so many people out here preaching the same message. I want to give you guys this value because I wish I would have realized this even sooner. Even in my mid-20s, like realizing these things now even seems too late. When I was 22, I completely stopped, right? I stopped clubbing and doing all that stuff. I stopped clubbing, going to bars, wasting my money on drinks, letting people have my time when I didn't even have time for myself to do the things I wanted to do. I started prioritizing myself, and it was the biggest game changer in my entire life. And since that moment, now I have the girls coming into my DMs. Now I have people constantly wanting to hang out, know what I'm doing, etc. Brushing your teeth, whitening your teeth, I don't know, getting earrings, like put value into yourself. Do skincare routines. Do like face masks at night. I mean, get your nails done even. Like I know it sounds fruity and you may think, oh, that's like not something I want to do, but you're missing the point. Stop looking to other people for your validation. Stop looking to women. I have friends that constantly go out and they chase women, and now they're acquaintances because that's all they do. And if they would have put more value into themselves, they would have realized this is how you get women. Oh, Izzy, this is why all the girls come up to you and want to holler at you. Because everything you do in your life is a cause and effect. If you are working out and just doing these good habits, you have a vision, you're putting value in yourself, you're not prioritizing females, you're prioritizing your journey and your life. If you do these things, the effect is going to be you're a good looking dude who's well disciplined, has priorities, has value, and women have something that they're interested in of you. They're like, oh, what do you do in your free time? You're a car guy and you do this and you do a podcast? Or, oh, you have a vision of you're a photographer, you're a videographer. I could go on and on. The dating scene is cutthroat, especially for men. Women, it's not really cutthroat. Women are always going to find someone who cares about them and values them. Men, you are not. It is cutthroat. If you were a girl, would you date you? If you're overweight and you have bad habits and you're not attractive, why would a girl date you? Let's put looks aside. Let's say she does want you, but you also have nothing going for you. You have no vision. You don't care about your hygiene. Your room is messy. Like you can go on and on and on. Why would she be interested in you? You don't have anything interesting going for you. Yes, the dating scene is cutthroat nowadays for men. But what you need to realize is put value in yourself. That is the number one piece of advice that I could give anybody. Since I started fixing my teeth, since I started caring about my haircut, since I started doing my hair, styling it, caring about how I dress, always smelling nice, always putting cologne on, always putting, of course, deodorant on, always keeping my car clean, keeping my room organized, making my bed, always caring about how I conduct myself, doing those things now makes women absolutely want me. They slide in the DMs. Yes, they swipe up on the stories. Yes, they ask, hey, when do you want to go out? And a lot of them I don't respond back to. And I'm not even the most attractive guy. To myself, I am. I have that confidence. But I'm not dumb. Like I know there's a lot of attractive men out there, but you can't replace value. And if you're not putting value in yourself, at the end of the day, no one is going to want you. Friends, like they're going to walk all over you. Family, they're like, you're just you. And women are going to go for the next guy. So the number one thing I could say, stop prioritizing other bullshit and prioritize yourself. Put stock into yourself. You are the lowest risk, highest reward each and every time. Everyone else is like Dogecoin. I'm talking Dogecoin before that spike. They're like now Dogecoin, which I think is pretty bad. That's all I'm going to say is you're the lowest risk, highest reward. Continue to invest in yourself and you will have everything you want. You'll have the women. You'll have the discipline. You'll look nice. You'll present yourself well everywhere you go. And that is the number one most important thing I could tell you guys. And girls, this is literally the same thing for y'all. Smash a thumbs up, comment down below if you have anything you'd like to add to this discussion. And don't forget, the most important thing you could do is invest in yourself. At the end of the day, invest in yourself, right? That's the most important tip I could give you. So yeah, peace out.